Hey,
Hello,
how's it
hello.
going?
Welcome. Um, what can the cute little baby that was in front of us teach us about being an entrepreneur, growing your successful home business that you want to grow? That's what we're going to talk about tonight.
Baby steps.
Baby steps, yeah. And we are David and Debbie Dunford. We're excited that you are here. If you're on the replay, go ahead and put hashtag replay so that we know that you joined us and that we can just say hi to you. But so we went to, let me illustrate how the baby comes into the picture, right? So cute, darling little baby was in front of us tonight.
Really
We had a church function tonight, and it was cute, chunky little baby. Oh, she was darling. And just like all babies, if you've ever been around a baby, she's around 6 months old or so, you know that they love to put everything in their mouth, right? So this cute little girl was just trying to shove her toys into her mouth as much as she could. And of course, they're big toys because they don't want, the choking hazard thing going on. So the toys are huge, right? There's no way she can get the whole thing into her mouth, but she was sure trying, mouth wide open, toy shoved as much as she could. She was sure trying to get that whole toy into her mouth, and it was really stinking cute. And so what it made me think of was in our business, like especially when I first started with Elite Marketing Pro, which is what we're in. When I first started, I just felt like I was trying like this baby to shove everything in my mouth. I wanted to get this done and this done and this done and this done all right now. And so I was just trying to shove that toy into my mouth, and it was not working. I had to really take some steps back to slow down, slow my horses down, and come up with a better plan to slow down, take those baby steps. No pun intended, but take those little baby steps to get me where I wanted to be. And I'm still doing that. We're still doing that.
One step at a time.
One little step at a time, instead of trying to shove the whole toy or the whole process into my mouth all at once.
So one experience I had along these lines was from a mentor of ours. Sorry, my voice has gone a little bit. But a mentor of ours that told me,
Miss Brandy Shaver, we love you.
Yeah, we love you, Brandy Shaver. So she talked about, if I'm a CEO, I can't just hand you my business and expect you to just carry it forward like I would, because you haven't had the same experiences, you haven't built the skill set and gotten to the point where I have to be able to run this business.
That would scare me to death. Here you go. Here's a whole business.
Yeah, we can't just
You're
package
the CEO.
up.
Take care of all of this stuff.
We can't just package up a business. Like when you join a network marketing company, you can't just expect that someone has packaged this business and given it to you and say, okay, here's your success. Just open up the package. No, it's a process of building the business, learning the skills, learning to communicate and relate to people and give them value and build your brand, and one step at a time, and you get to, hey Jennifer, thanks for joining us
and saying hello.
Yeah. So one step at a time, you become more of that CEO that you're trying to be, and eventually you're going to get there.
Yeah.
But if you try to just be that person right up at front, then you're going to drive yourself crazy.
Yeah. And I don't know about you, put a one in the comments if you feel the same way. I would just be utterly terrified, and I wouldn't succeed in that business. I would fail the company. I'm just sure of it, because I wouldn't have had those steps like we're talking about. I wouldn't have had those steps and that process and gone through that learning process in order to get to be the CEO and do well. And so that's, same as your business. You can't expect that all of a sudden right away, everything, and because you're the CEO, because in your home business, you are the CEO. But you get to take baby steps, and you get to learn, and it's a process. It's a growing process, and you get to learn along the way and grow and build as you grow.
Yeah, and be patient with yourself.
Yeah,
so we had a question. Jennifer, is your wife a teacher? She actually did come from a teaching career. She was a teacher when I met her.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
and I
taught
remember
second grade.
yeah, I remember going to her elementary to just be with her and
Because we worked opposite shifts, kind of.
yeah.
I got off right after
I was on swing shift, she was on day shift, so I would go to her school. And actually, really funny story. Just we're gonna tell you this real quick. So when we were just starting to date, you know, and we both liked each other, but we weren't like officially making the step of boyfriend girlfriend yet. So we were sitting in her classroom, and on the PA, you know, they say, because everyone's gone home at this point, right?
So they all know I'm dating somebody. Yeah, all the kids are gone. School's out.
So it's just the teachers and the administrative staff, and on the PA, somebody says
the secretary
is talking to Debbie and said, "Hey, why don't you come down? You know, we need to have you do this thing. Your boyfriend can come with us or come with you." And then they get off, and I'm like, "You okay with that?"
Yeah.
And she's like, "Yeah." So then that's how we
okay
became
with that.
boyfriend girlfriend, and of course the story continued from there. But anyway, diversion.
Yeah.
But fun moment in our past.
Yeah. Here or where? Like, so are you in Utah then, Jennifer? Yes, I here in Utah, if that's where you're at. But yeah, I taught here in Salt Lake area. It was West Valley technically, but yeah. So if you're here in Utah, I know yours, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure what that means.
It's all right.
I'm not sure what I know. I knows you are, man. Explain that. I'd like to know understand what you're saying so I can respond to you. So if you can, go on and explain. But it's great to have you here. Yeah, so if you are, maybe you're saying you know where it is. But yeah, awesome to have you here. And I think that basically wraps it up.
Yeah, just kind of getting back to the point of being patient with yourself. As you are taking on a home business, it's not a simple package that you can just open up and there you are and you know everything that you need to do to run the business. So just be patient with yourself, take one step at a time, learn the steps, learn from a mentor, find a mentor that can guide you and help you to learn those different steps that you need to take in order to be the CEO of your own business and make it successful.
Yeah, and it's a process, and take it one step at a time, like all processes go.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, I saw.
My friend knows your man. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, so your friend knows my sweetie.
Oh, good.
Okay, awesome. Cool.
Yeah. Who's
cool.
your friend? If you. Yeah.
Go ahead and type it in. We'll turn off the live, but it'll come through. So you're welcome to type that in. That's
I'm just curious.
Yeah, we're curious. So go ahead and still type it in.
All right, right on. Thanks for joining us. Have a great morning or afternoon or evening, whatever it is, where you are and when you're watching this.
Yeah.
Thanks again. We'll see you later.
Have a good night.